Hi guys. Excuse me. Hi guys. Welcome to week 32. I am 32 weeks and 1 day pregnant today. A day late doing my vlog. Sorry. I was just very busy yesterday and couldn't get it done. But I'm doing it now. So, this week baby is about 4 pounds and about 19 inches long. His skin is no longer like translucent or opaque. He's built up so much fat now that you can't see through the skin anymore. He puts on roughly like a half a pound or a third of a pound, somewhere in there, a week. Whereas I'm supposed to put on about a pound a week or so from this point on. I guess as far as I'm concerned, I haven't really been having any cravings this week. The s'mores thing died out a little bit, and the goldfish thing died out a little bit. I have been having pretty bad heartburn still. Sciatica is an awesome new development. I get it on both sides. It must just like depend. I don't know if when he switches sides, it switches which side is affected or what, but I get it on both sides, not at the same time, but at different times. So that's no fun. We did schedule a 3D, 4D ultrasound, which we had this past Monday, 2 days ago. And our son was a little troublemaker. He was not cooperative at all. He was just as I thought. He is breech, and he's on my right side, and he is facing his face towards my spine, and he's also still like folded up in half a lot of the time, where he has his feet like up by his forehead, and he refused to stretch out. I got up and walked around. I had a soda and a candy bar. I jumped around. We poked at him. Nothing would work. So the only picture she gave us was a picture of his scrotum, just verifying once again that he is a boy. We hardly even could get a 2D profile shot. He was just completely hidden. So that sucked, because we finally broke down and we were like, all right, we'll pay the money, we'll go. We were so curious. This place is nice though. They let you come back for a quick kind of look to see if you can get better pictures of him for free. So I don't know if Tom will be able to get out of work, but I'm going back. I have an appointment for next Wednesday night. The lady did say, however, if I feel him flip and I want to call and try to just get right in, the place is only about 20 minutes from my work, so I can do that if I want to. He did flip today, of course. He is, I can't really tell at the moment if he's head down or not, but he is on my left side today, which is interesting. But the fact that he is still breech has been starting to worry me a little bit more. And an interesting turn of events. The past week or so has been very interesting. Number one, I found out that my maternity leave changed a little bit when my company got bought out, and it's not as good as it used to be. Hey, stop that. Sorry, cat scratching. And this next day, our nanny that we've had set up since I was like 10 weeks pregnant sent me a text message and quit without even starting yet, taking another job somewhere else, which I won't even get into. I mean, whatever. If she doesn't want to do it, she doesn't want to do it. But the fact that she's this woman that's older than my mom, and she told me by text message, I thought that was a little ridiculous. So we had that. So we've been very kind of stressed out the past few days, and I've been very upset. And we went to a little get together at my parents' house the other night. And number one, their next door neighbor is this woman with twin 9-year-old boys, and she's looking for just like some part-time work, like anything. And she's super interested in babysitting or nannying, whatever you want to call it, for us. So I sat down and talked to her and kind of worked some things out. So I'm really excited about that. I think we now have a nanny again, so I feel a little bit better. But also in talking to her, another one of the neighbors came over, and she had just moved to the neighborhood, and she is a chiropractor. And she was giving me lots of good tips and advice. Apparently there's this chiropractic technique called the Webster technique, which is used specifically to flip breech babies. She herself is not certified in it, does not practice it, but she told me, you know, to find a chiropractor that does and try that. So I may go do that. She also gave me some ideas. She was telling me how she sees a lot of people who have trouble conceiving, and once she gives them a couple of adjustments in their back, they end up pregnant. Somehow, you know, the nerves or whatever in the lower spine kind of throw the reproductive system out of whack. So I thought that was really interesting, especially where it took Tom and I so long to conceive. Maybe the next time we try to conceive, that's something to think about. I was also telling her how I have scoliosis. I had it pretty severely as a child. I had to wear back braces. Ever since having a growth spurt when I was older, it straightened itself out a little bit, but it's still there. It's still noticeable. But she said that may have something to do with why he is in the same position all the time. It may be uncomfortable for him to move, or, you know, she's not sure, but we talked about it for a while, and she kind of gave me some ideas. So, one of Tom's like super close friends is actually a chiropractor, and I'm also going to contact him and kind of pick his brain a little bit, and see if he has any thoughts about any of these things too. And then I'll kind of bring this information to my doctor next week, and see if I can't work out some kind of plan to try to get this baby to flip. So that's what's been going on with us this past week or so. It's been kind of hectic and busy and crazy. I guess I really haven't even had time. There's nothing in my journal this week. I haven't really had time or been in the mood to really journal much this week. I think I am, after this, going to go upstairs and film an updated nursery tour video, because we have the nursery like really, I mean, it's not totally put together by any means, but like it looks like a room that a baby could live in. I mean, it's pretty well together. So I'll show you guys the progress, and then we're just waiting on a few things, which I'll talk about in that video, before I can give you, you know, the real final nursery tour. But I'll give you an updated tour after this. I'll go upstairs and film it. So I guess I kind of rambled more than talking about pregnancy, but that's what's been going on with us for the past week. And that's kind of the things we've been dealing with. The nanny thing, the worrying about if he's going to move or not. So just wanted to kind of let you guys know that stuff. And now I will give you a belly shot. Let me see here. I think I'm going to have to lower you guys a little bit. There you go. All right, this is baby boy at 32 weeks. So you can see me okay from the front and from the other side. And I guess I'll give you the shirt up. He feels very low to me all the time, and my belly button, I still have no stretch marks, but my belly button is starting to get really painful, so I think it's stretching. All right, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next week for 33 weeks. Bye!